Hi everyone, this is Lewis from Zez Retro here. I'm in Japan, but you know that because you are following my Twitter. Please check it out. Every day that I'm here in Japan, I am hitting hard off stores and I am live tweeting all the cool stuff that I find. So follow Zez on Twitter for all my updates. I gotta move the Airbnb. You know, you gotta move with the accommodation. So I gotta pack everything up, and I thought it was a good time after my first week here to do a quick pickups video to show you the more interesting things that I got, because I got all kinds of crap here. I got a PlayStation 2 branded official Sony keyboard. There's a immaculate GunCon 2 that I can use on the Mister, but that's not even the good stuff. Let's get to this. Every trip that I do, there's always one gem. There's one, and last time it was a PlayStation TV, a PS TV. I found it in the junk for $5, and now I see they're going for 200, something like that when they sell them here. And I worry, in a good way, that I've already peaked because I got something pretty amazing. I was going to a hard-off store today, and I was looking through the GameCube controls, and I thought, green. I've never seen a green GameCube controller before. Has it faded? You know, when, like, if the plastic gets really faded. Is this some weird faded version? What is this? And I picked it up, and it's green. And it's a green that I've never seen before. And it was 1,500 yen, which is about $12. And I was like, this is weird. This is a green one. What's going on with this? Turns out this is a limited edition GameCube controller packaged with a special console for Tales of Symphonia. And it had its own console that was the same color as this. And this controller was just sitting with the rest of the controllers. Just sitting there for $12 like everything else. So, I mean, first of all, I'm gonna get it, I don't know. And then only later, when I looked it up on eBay, oh my God, these things are selling for 200, 300 euros. It's nuts. The stick works great, it feels fresh. There's a few blemishes on the back, but this is really a very rare GameCube controller, and I think I may have peaked already in the first week. Who knows what the second weeks have got coming for me. So I'm really, really happy about that. That's my thing. I've never seen, didn't even know this thing existed before. Really happy about this one. While I was on my GameCube kick, got myself a second controller there. That's a Spice Orange one. It's just like, there's nothing special about it. Nothing special about Spice Orange. It's beautiful. What are you talking about? It's one of the best looking controllers that's ever been made. Everything's tight, sticks are good. That was another $12. Love it, I've got that. I want to show you this because I think maybe a lot of you have never seen this PlayStation controller before. This is a PlayStation controller made by Hori called the Zero Tech, shaped like a remote control car. Remember when you're a kid, if you're about my age, you had the remote control cars and the real fancy ones had like this. So it's got two triggers and you steer with this bad boy here and you control it like a remote control car. I'm trying to used to be controlled. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks in great condition. It was only about $10 or so. It's a really, really unique item, and I'm gonna whip out the Mister soon and give it a go on that. This looks really cool. I'm into controllers. I got a few games. I got another one of these one-handed ASCII controllers. This is the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom version, and so it's a one-handed controller. You can put it there like that. You can control it on the underside like that. And it's kind of funny. If you watch it here, you can even, wait, how does it work? You can, so you can move the face around like that to what is your preference of the way, of the angle that you like to hold it. So again, this was only, again, everything's $10. Why do I keep saying? It's literally about something like that. I've got some. Now my second one-handed controller, I may have already shown you one of these in a previous video that I did. This is the Super Nintendo version. I've now got the PlayStation and the Super Nintendo version. This is the Capcom Pad Soldier. Cool, and what you're supposed to do is two-handed, but sort of something together like this. I guess you've got a better grip and you can control it more like that, so that's cool. It's in really nice condition. I'm happy for that. Super Nintendo might pair it with a Damon Byte adapter. It's going to come along real nice. Simple, you probably got one, but it's a DualShock 4, but it's red. and it was about 19 bucks. So not so bad, pretty good. I don't know why it's so cheap. Everything was good. It was in the proper section. Looks nice. I like that. A few games that I picked up along the way as well. A lot of you are into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We got the Cowabunga Collection and Shredder's Revenge. I found a special box set version of Shredder's Revenge. Comes in this nice big box, and it's got the soundtrack on a CD, and it comes with this amazing little, I guess, diorama, you would call it. So you could snap those out and make that into a little thing that's gonna sit on your shelf. I think that's cool, and it's another example of here in Japan that, I don't know, this is all box. Like that's, I mean, it's a seal. I'm pretty sure it's the original seal, and clearly the diorama hasn't been opened yet, so this is very nice. I was really happy about that. It was cheaper than you could get it from like PlayAsia. This was about 25 bucks or so. That was a real rare find. I'm putting that one away. And a few more games. My good friend Roger, the 8-Bit Esquire, he has obtained himself an MSX. And MSX was a really old, one of the first kind of home computers here in Japan. It was manufactured by Sony. Microsoft were in it somehow. There is tons of different variants, and I got Gradius on the MSX in the cartridge version. That one was very good, only about 25 bucks. You know, retro, anything a shooter is expensive, so I was very happy to pick that one cheap. Skyward Sword HD, interested to play that, and I'm on a bit of a mission to get every Smash Brothers game, and that was, guess how much that was on the 3DS? $3.50. So this stuff is, it's coming in at a really good price. I've got a bunch of stuff here. How about what else do you want? You want a pad? This is a very, very cheap, junky Dreamcast controller, but what I'm gonna do with this is, I don't even want to take the controller, it's a bit wrecked. I only want the PCB. I'm gonna make a pad hack, and that's where I can take the PCB out, put it into a modern arcade stick, and there I'm gonna create a modern arcade stick solution for my Dreamcast. I've got the Green Goblin, but I also want one of those as well. So these are the pickups, just a quick one to show you at the end of week one. I've got a suitcase, I've got my weight measurement, because you've got the 23 kilograms when you're in plebby economy class or whatever I've got on the way home. My current week's one weight with suitcase is about 19 kilograms, right? I bought 19 kilograms of crap in 1 week already. I still got 2 weeks to go. Let's see how we go. I got another week in Tokyo, then I'm heading down to Osaka. I had a really nice time last night. I was watching some Japanese comedy here. There's this great Japanese comedian called Mashita. He does his set in English. He's got an English opener, his friend Ken-san. They're really great. He put on this show for us. He does his show a couple times a week, so I enjoyed seeing some comedy. We did an open mic. I did a little open mic. There was about 10 people in the lobby of a hostel. We had fun. We had a few drinks with a comedian, so I'm having a good time here. I think there's something that happened on Christmas Eve. We're going to go see Kid Shoryuken and Papa Tikio. I think we're going to a metal concert because, of course, you go to a metal concert on Christmas Eve, on New Year's Eve. So I'm having a great time. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Every day that I'm here, I am tweeting all the great finds and all the weird things that I find at Hard Offs. My name is Lewis. This is Retro. See you next time.